The 2017 Glacier Ridge Vineyard Pinot Gris is our second ever version of this wine, vintage of this wine. This is a wine that comes from what we normally think of as our main red vineyard site. It's right in the Banana Belt, just about a half a mile north of us here at Red Newt on the southeast side of Seneca Lake. Beautiful ripening conditions on the slope for red grapes. And in 2016, we actually got our hands on some Pinot Gris grown in the same climatic considerations.
And what really resulted from it was just a beautiful expression of Pinot Gris that's totally unlike some of the other ones that we've made here in the past. We've treated it a little bit differently than we did other Pinot Gris. This guy gets basket pressing. He also goes into barrels, not so much for the oak component by any means, but it really gives it a beautiful kind of textural component as well. And what this Pinot Gris really speaks to for me is that it's a great food-friendly wine. It's kind of my alternative to a Chardonnay if I was having food that I would normally have a Chardonnay with. Not because of the oaking component, because it's got this really great textural, tactile component to it. And it really is just a little bit softer and a little bit like subtle aromatics compared to others, so it gives it a really wide range that it can pair with.
The 2017 vintage was renowned for being relatively late ripening and also just cool overall. You get a fascinating combination in this wine as a result. You have a warm vineyard site that can really get everything out of whatever the growing season happens to be in a cool vintage. So you get the real combination of some rich fruit characteristic, but the nice minerality and sort of acid core to this wine. Even though it is in oak, it is a little bit bigger bodied. It's a really great food wine as a result.